morning friends, welcome to Sharekhan Pre-Market View. Indian markets had a very strong session yesterday with Sensex putting on over 190 point gain. This was on the back of good strong global markets as well as certain good numbers which came in from the auto sector, and they had a fabulous session yesterday. Even if you look at the global markets, they are trading in green yesterday. Dow closed up by 16 points, S&P was up by about 5 points, Nasdaq was up by about 30 points. After speculation that the geopolitical tension between the countries is reducing, the tension between Russia and Ukraine is on the reduce, and also there is speculation that the US airstrike which are being carried out in Iraq would help them avoid militants coming into the Iraq. So the credit risk overall in the global market is going down, as well as the market risk which is there due to the geopolitical tension. Most of the Asian markets today are trading in deep green. Even the Singapore Nifty is indicating a positive opening by about 40 points. If you look at the flows, flows continues to be meager. FIIs were minor seller in the cash market to the tune of 162 crore, and they were equivalent buyer of 162 crore on the index future side, whereas DIIs were marginal buyers of 234 crores in the cash market. Now, given that this we are going to have a gap up opening on the overall background side, let's have a view on Nifty from here as to how Nifty will move from here, from Sadhana.
Good morning friends, let's have a view on derivatives. Yesterday Nifty started the session with a gap of around 40 to 45 points. But after the gap up opening, Nifty continued to trade in a narrow range, and like many of the blue chip counters like Tata Motors, Sesa Sterlite, Bank of Baroda, Mahindra & Mahindra, which were up by around 3 to 4% each, due to which Nifty hold their gains and close the session with a positive and marginal gain of 0.66% at 7641. In this period, we have seen that marginal long positions were built up by market players, as around 3.02 lakh shares were added in open interest, approximately 6,000 contracts were added, and Nifty futures price increased by approximately 50 rupees. On the other hand, cost of carry decreased by 22% from 5.57% to 4.35%, and Nifty futures premium decreased from 23 points to 15 odd levels. On the options front, PCR has remained same 0.79, but in yesterday's trade we have seen that call option has added good number of shares than put option. In yesterday's trade, call option has added around 22 lakh shares in open interest, whereas put option has added around 18 lakh shares in open interest. But we have observed one thing, that put call ratio is at lower levels, so it is indicating that more call writing was observed in call strikes, and we can expect short covering can be expected in call strikes if Nifty closes above 7,700. India VIX also decreased by 4% from 14.62 to 14 odd levels. In yesterday's trade, 7,700 has reduced shares in open interest, whereas that activity shifted to 7,800 and 7,900 call option. In both the strikes, good writing was observed. And in put option, 7,600 and 7,500 has added good number of shares in open interest. There is one security in ban period today, which is IB Real Estate, and yesterday FIs were net buyers of 1,000 crores in future and option segment. They were net buyers of 162 crore in index futures, they were net buyers of 334 crore in index options, they were net buyers of 498 crore in stock futures, and they were net buyers of 11 crores in stock options. Our 5-day CPM stands at 7665, lower range for the market would be 7500 and our high range would be 7700. Singapore Nifty is up by 43 points, which is at 7685, so we may see a gap up opening in Nifty futures today. That's it from derivatives. Thank you.
Friends, now let's have a look at the actionable idea for the day. First one being IRB Infra. Now CBI has given clean sheet to IRB Infra on the RTI activist investigative case. Now the investigating agencies have said that they have not found any incriminating evidence against the suspect, which include Ideal Road Builders Infrastructure Limited. Now this is a positive news for IRB Infra, and one can long IRB with stop loss of 239 for potential upside target of 251 and above that at 255. Also friends, Jet Airways is our next actionable idea. Jet Airways has decided to scrap its low-cost aerial brand Jet Connect. Also, the company in its results yesterday has reduced its losses by 26%. The loss this time came around 258 crore versus 348 crore YOY. So this is a remarkable improvement in terms of reducing its losses due to higher utilization and improved yield. One can long Jet Airways with stop loss of 241 for potential upside of 254 and above that at 260. The watch list for the day today, on the positive stock side we have Oracle Finance, Hexaware, Tata Global, Cesar Sterlite and HDFC Limited. These are some of the stocks that one can long with stop loss of about 1.5 to 2%. Whereas stocks which one can short from intraday perspective are GAIL and Sun TV. Key results which are likely to come out today, we have Coal India which is likely to announce its results. The estimate is 3,980 crore. We also have BAIL where the estimate is 324 crore profit. Tata Power estimate is 222 crore. NMDC estimate is 1830 crores. Oil India estimate 777 crore. And JB Associate where estimate is 51 crores. Key events which are likely to come out today. Today government will announce a couple of data. First one is the factory output data, that is the IIP number. The estimate is actually 5.6% versus 4.7% previous month. We have seen remarkable improvement in terms of the IIP data which have come in the past 3 months. Also CPI is likely to come in today. The CPI estimate is 7.4% versus 7.31%. So slight uptick over there in the CPI could be seen today. In terms of news which have come in, Varun Shipping, which is India's largest shipping for LPG tanker operator, has scrapped his plan to exit the very large gas carrier, that is VLGC segment. Earlier the company had intended to exit this segment in order to repay its debt. However, seeing the overall global outlook and improvement in terms of the demand for VLGC segment, company has scrapped its plan. So the overall bullish environment there has played an important role. Also Hindustan Lever has reorganized its home and personal care business into 2 separate businesses. This is ideally to focus on their individual growth strategies so that the growth can come in from both the segments. Also friends, Ashok Leyland is planning to sell a couple of its investment in its overseas subsidiary. The company is expected to dilute stake in Avia Ashok Leyland and Albona GmbH, both of which are loss-making unit. Now Ashok Leyland had earlier already informed its intent to bring down its debt to 1 time versus 1.2 times currently. So this is a positive move in the right direction. Friends, that's all we have in today's session. Thank you.